I have not spent a cent on Madden 25 Ultimate Team, but I've got 500 points in my account for free, and you can do the exact same thing. Here's how. Now, Salsa family, and welcome back to another Madden 25 Ultimate Team video. Hope you watching this one are having a wonderful start to your day. On the screen right here is a $10 Xbox gift card. If you want PlayStation tomorrow, you know what you gotta do. 100 likes in 2 minutes after this video goes live. And I got you. Okay, let me reveal the strategy to you that allowed me to get 500 points in Madden 25 Ultimate Team absolutely free. But before I do, we gotta spend these points. Let's open up a platinum pack. I have not opened up a platinum pack since my pre-order bonus points hit at the start of the year. So this is gonna be exciting. This pack is absolutely free for me to open. We're starting it off with a 79 J.K. Scott. I maybe should have saved up my points for something better. We're gonna pull an 82 Landon Dickerson. I don't think that's a bad pull whatsoever. Another coin card right here. This one's gonna be an 80 Logan Cook. We got a few more inside, even more platinum spitting out of this 78 Jordan Stout. Another blue coin card right here. This one's gonna be an 80 Kari Blasingham, and we ended off with a green AK-41 Alvin Kamara. Love you, buddy. This pack is quick selling for 92K for free, just like that. Now let's answer the question: how do you get free points in Madden 25 Ultimate Team? Well, it's actually by going out of Madden, going to your home screen on PlayStation or Xbox, and scrolling down until you find these Madden tournaments. Now, as you guys will see, when I scroll under Madden 25, I am going to see the tournament tab right here. I can click on this tournament tab, or I can scroll to upcoming tournaments, and when I take a look at these, you will see that there are point rewards associated with winning them. Now, there's two different types of tournaments. Number one is a 32-man tournament, which gives you 1,050 MUT points if you win it, and then number two is a 16-man tournament, which gives you 500 MUT points if you win. Now, the way you sign up for these is incredibly simple. Just click the register button right here, and you are ready to go. You're ready to start playing in this tournament. I believe the exact same thing is available on Xbox. Now, when it comes to winning these tournaments and how you get the points, how difficult they are, how long it took me, how many times I've tried it, let's answer all that stuff to see whether or not it's worth it. But before I do that, I just want to quickly tell you guys the process of how it works to actually get into these tournament games, how all that stuff works. You're going to go on over to your notification bell on PlayStation, and as you guys can see right here, when your tournament starts, it will pop up with something telling you your tournament has begun. Now, you're basically just going to click the join button on that tournament pop-up, and you're in. You're ready to start your first game. It's going to take you into some head-to-head screen lobby, and you'll wait for your opponent. Now, here's where things get interesting. I've played a couple of these tournaments before, and for a 16-man tournament, that only requires winning 4 games, and a lot of the time, people sign up for these tournaments and then don't even get into the game. So you're just going to DC out of the first 1, maybe 2 games and win those immediately. And in the tournament that I won for my 500 MUT points, that's exactly what happened. The first 2 games, I didn't even have to play them. It just came down to playing 2 games to win it. Now, a couple other FAQs that I know I'm going to receive. Number 1, are you playing regs or are you playing MUT? You are playing with your MUT team, which makes it even more fun to me personally. Like, honestly, getting to use the MUT squad is way better than having to play regs. I love that. And then another important thing: how long does it take? How do you get the points when you win? And how difficult is the tournament? We got those questions to answer. But before we do, man, your boy has been printing on Underdog Fantasy all month long. I am up over $1,000 in profit, which is absolutely insane. On the year, we're up over 6K, and every single pick that I've made, I have posted to you guys for free. Now, if you watching this video want to get in on some NBA picks to copy mine or to make some for yourself, I'm going to leave Underdog linked in the description. The app is incredibly simple. You download it, you put in the promo code SWIFT. That is very important if you want to get specials, profit boosts, and bonuses. And once you've done that, you're clicking the higher or the lower on a certain player's stats. Now, if you guys want to see my picks, I post all of them absolutely free in my Discord. I will leave that linked in the description of this YouTube video. In the description of this YouTube video is the link to Underdog Fantasy as well. Right after you download the app, if you decide to do so, I'd really appreciate it if you put in the code SWIFT. It's the first thing it'll ask you the second after you make your account or the second after you download the app. So if you want to check it out, click that link, download it. Let's win together, man. It's honestly been insane the amount of money you guys have been winning in my Discord in the past few weeks. All right, now getting back on track with the video, a couple questions to answer. Number 1, how long does the tournament take? For me personally, the 16-game tournament took me about 40 minutes from 0 to end. The longer tournament, the 32-man tournament, just is going to take longer naturally. And when I played one of those, I lost in my finals, which sucked to a guy that DC glitched me. But before that, it took me about an hour and 10 minutes to get to that point. Now, before I continue along with this video, I post content every single day showing you guys interesting and unique ways of getting free coins, cards, and content in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. So if you didn't know about this tournament mechanism and you want to stay up to date with more ways to get free players or maybe some intricate free packs you can earn in this game, hit that red subscribe button down below. It's free to do. All it's going to do is show you a little bit more of my content and give you more opportunities to get free packs and and content like this. Now, one of the things that sucks about this tournament is if you don't win, you don't get anything, which kind of sucks if you play like an hour's worth of games and you're in your finals and then you lose. And the other thing that I know people are going to ask, hey Swift, what's the competition level like in these? To be honest, I would score it pretty similar to any mode in Madden 25 Ultimate Team. There are some times where you're playing against someone who's absolutely awful, like an absolute trash can, because it's not an elo based matchup like MUT head to head. You actually just get matched up with whoever joins. So a lot of the time you can get a really easy matchup, but there is going to be at least one good player, I would say, in every single tournament. I haven't played a tournament where I haven't seen at least one meta gun bunch or some type of cover 4 defense that everyone runs online. Now, what does it look like when you win? Well, I've got a video on the screen right here. This is when I won my tournament before. It says, congratulations on winning your tournament. I will show you guys the exact bracket and exactly how I had to win these games. As you guys can see, this one was for 500 MUT points. I won my finals 21-7. And in terms of my other games, as you guys can see, game 1 and game 2, I didn't even have to play. So I won 21-7, 17-14 in a sweat. And then the first 2 games, if you guys will notice that at the start, there were just arrows next to my name before I even got into a game, meaning I didn't even have to play it. I just DC won it because the person just wasn't active to play. Now, additionally, what happens when you actually go through and win your tournament? Well, you're going to get something like this in your email, which is basically going to say that you bought Madden points, but the price was $0. This is exactly what the email looked like for me when I won my tournament. And that's exactly what I was expecting. It's basically telling you, okay, you got Madden points without having to pay for them. And then about an hour to maybe 2 hours later, the points popped up in my account. It wasn't an instantaneous process at all. So if you go through and you win your tourney, don't expect that immediately after you quit out, you're going to get them. No, there's a few steps. Number 1, you get the email telling you that you won and telling you got your points. And then number 2, a couple hours later, or I've even heard a day later from a couple people, that's when you're going to go through and actually get your 500 points. Is this a 95 overall in the background? It's a 92 Donald driver. That would have been a nice pull. Now, the final and probably most important part of this video, is it worth doing? Should you guys go through and grind this event? Should you give it a try? I've actually really been enjoying it, which is crazy. I've actually been preferring playing these tournaments than playing anything else when it comes to online Madden right now, which is wild to say. I would say if you are nice at MUT, like you're actually good at Madden, be honest with yourself, if you're actually good at Madden, you can win these tournaments. Now, I'm not gonna lie, if you're going and running code suggestions, it's gonna be tough because every single tournament I've played, not to crap on code suggestions, but every single tournament I played, I've seen at least one person in there who's really nice on the sticks, and you have to be somewhat decent to beat them. Like, I've sweated it out in at least one game in all the tourneys I've played. Sometimes I've lost that game, but I would say if you're pretty good at Madden, you actually got a decent shot at winning these. And a lot of the time, kind of depending on which one you pick, sometimes there's just really no one good in there. Like, if you got a good lucky draw and you maybe pick one at a time when there's not really anyone on the game, I mean, you can absolutely have some success. One other thing I've noticed is the 32-man tournament significantly harder than the 16-man tournament. So if you're starting and you want to just try one out right here, I actually recommend you go with the 16-man tournament. It's one less game, which doesn't help you a ton, but the thing that does help is just less good people sign up for it. All the good people seem to be going in the $10 prize pool, but there's not a ton of people in this right here. And honestly, kind of just want to give EA Sports some props right here. This is a fun thing that they added to the game, a very fun thing that they added to the game. I mean, it's free for them. All they're doing is giving us some currency in Madden 25 Ultimate Team, but I'm actually really enjoying this change, and I think it's a really cool way of earning free points in this game. And with there not being really any good head-to-head mode right now, I actually recommend you give this a go. Xbox people, I do not know what this looks like on Xbox. I would suspect it's a pretty similar system where you'll kind of scroll below the game, scroll under this, and you can get to the tournaments. There's a couple ways you can find them on PlayStation. Hit tournaments right here or scroll below and pick the one you guys want to join. But yeah, that's gonna do it for me. If you guys enjoyed today's video, drop a like down below,